Hello, everyone. I'm TarotStache, Gerald. Thank you for joining me and joining my incredible guest, Jane the Seeker Tarot.
Hello.
Hi, Jane.
Hi.
And today we are doing a deck casual for the Intuitive City Oracle. This is a deck that is by Rob Barthelman. And links to this are in the description below. And we will be sharing what we like about this deck, what we need help with on this deck, what we don't like. But, you know, that's the way these deck casuals go.
And we do that for you.
Yes.
I mean, yeah. I mean, in a sense, because I think it's nice to know a bit more about a deck than just a flip through. I mean, those are great and wonderful. Don't get me wrong.
Mm-hmm.
They are. But, you know, this is just, I like the deeper dive.
Yes. And so today, as we talk about this, please remember to purchase responsibly, know your limits. We are here to share, not to sell. If you do purchase responsibly, you can tell him TarotStache sent you, Jane the Seeker sent you. That will get you absolutely nothing.
You'll get a deck still.
You'll still get a deck. You'll still get a deck. So, we have some of the best chatters here who are joining us. I see Annie Bear standing in light with Annie Bear 7F. Madame Maru, Barbara is here. Joanne, Pamela Batchelor, Free Spirit, Zane, Tarot Toke, and Witchery are here. So please do me the favor and like and subscribe because it's free and it lets YouTube know that you like what we're doing. So it helps with that. Jane the Seeker. I might have been an overachiever, you know, because this is what I do to, you know, I do all of this stuff in order to prepare for a deck casual.
And it gives you homework.
Yes. And for those of you who are interested in that, I linked the video that I did talking about how I prepare for a deck casual in the description. And I have it all linked to deck casuals, all the deck casuals that I've been doing. Spiritual Garden is here. Viviani is here. So it's great to see everybody. We are simulcasting this. So let me ask you this, Jane. How did you first come across this deck? And by the way, it says Oracle. It is correct. Or tarot is an oracle, so it is a tarot deck. Follows a standard.
Yeah, it really does follow as far as the naming and everything. The RWS. So I was confused as to why it was called an oracle, but then I thought, you know what, it is an oracle. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Hi, Sharon.
Hi, Sharon. What did you ask me?
I asked you how you came across this deck.
Oh, Consciously Erin.
Mm-hmm.
Consciously Erin, who does she has a channel and she does the Schumann resonance, and she puts out a video every day. Real short, love it, like 5 minutes. Boom, done.
Yes.
And she uses these cards, and I was like, what are those cards? I want them. So I asked her, and she's like, it's in the link below.
Yeah.
That's how we got there. Yeah.
Hi, Garnet. And I would say Jane made me do it because she pointed about this deck, and it's like, ooh, I really like it. And as always, this is for entertainment purposes only. Do not make decisions based upon what we say. Seek professional assistance. Really.
So. You did get the deck before me.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, I pointed it out to you, and you went and got it, and I'm thankful because then I knew I could.
Yes. Well, and also Rob has multiple decks available on his website. I have two of the decks, the two tarot decks, and so that's what I have. So all things Rob Barthelman are linked in the description to his website. So
Yeah, and then I would go there, and if I were you, and just go there and look at his decks and see what he's got a good page.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Hi, Russ, Bob's, Barbara, Seascape, and Hershey has arrived. So, and so, all right. So let's talk about the. By the way, this deck is, according to his webpage, April 12th. It is currently on pre-order. It's coming in June. June or July. So.
Oh, okay.
So it is. This was originally published in 2023, and it comes with this box. This is not a tuck box, and it's not your standard two-part box. It is a box that actually it's cardboard, and I have to say, I don't mind it because it looks like they've put it together for us. So,
I love the box.
So yeah, and you can see in there. So, and
oh wait, let me see the inside of your box, please.
I just took this out.
Oh, that comes out? Oh, okay. Mine's like this.
Okay. So there's some individual stuff. When I got the deck, it also came with some sticker or some bling. Did yours come with bling as well?
Yep, I got the bling.
Oh yes,
bag. It does come with a little bag if you'd like that.
Mm-hmm. And the bag holds the deck in the box.
Oh, it does?
Yes.
Oh,
I
okay.
believe so. Yeah.
Let me see. Let me try.
Yeah, new toys, high hypnicity, clamshell box. I did get a nice little note from Rob, which was very kind. And so there's a little bling that comes with it.
I don't think it really fits in here. I mean, it does fit, but it's
okay. Yeah.
Anyway, you can put your cards in it. That's for sure, and you can do whatever you want.
Hershey says, "I'm feeling this deck." It does come with a little. I would call this a title card.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Well, maybe.
So
Sorry. Is that where I saw second edition? I don't think.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So there's that. Hi, Linda. Linda is cleaning, lurking. So it does. Okay, so there's that. The box is a little larger than than the deck itself. So mine came with a little thing just to keep it so it would not move. Did yours do that too?
I don't believe so.
Oh, okay.
I guess I wasn't pretty enough for him. No, he doesn't see he doesn't know.
Wow.
Wow. I'm sure on any given day when he's packing decks, he sprinkles little bits around.
I would think so. And it does have an ISBN. The deck itself does come with a QR code to get the guidebook, and that is on the inside. I did print those off. It's actually nicely done. It is 8 pages long, and so and it does have color of some of the cards to be able to show.
Oh, well, then I'm going to do that. I thought it would have been a lot. I thought it would have been a lot more pages. That's why I didn't do it.
So,
Yeah. Okay.
so I appreciate it. It also ends with practice. And Rob says, use the tarot and oracle cards to practice intuitive reading. Focus on imagery and symbols, letting your intuition guide your interpretation. Trust your inner wisdom to reveal insights and guidance as you explore each card. And I think that's really quite good advice.
Yes.
Really good advice. So.
And okay, go on.
Nope, go ahead.
Well, I don't know the order over Mr. Overachiever.
Oh, okay. So the card stock is,
Yeah.
by the way, here are the backs. It is a linen finish, which is gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And I don't know, I'm bad at guessing the card stock.
Me too.
So
I can show you this though. It shuffles like a dream.
it's a very nice shuffle. Hi, Eva, Jay, and Rossi, and whomever else I have missed. So it has a linen finish. There is no edging on it when you get it. Can you hold up yours? Because that being said, I did edge mine. And I edged mine with different colors. So I used a red, an orange, and a lighter orange. And when these shuffle all together, it's really beautiful. And it works, it coordinates nicely with the back.
Yeah.
So
That's nice.
Yes, it's all sorts of awesome. Garnet is here as well. Yeah, sandpaper.
Sandpaper, steel wool.
So yeah. So the card size is 4 3/4 by 2 3/4. And if you want to compare it to one of these, it is the same size.
Yeah.
It's the same size. And I wrote down shuffleability. It's lovely. And it's borderless. So there's that. And strength is 8. Justice is 11. The naming of the major arcana are the typical Rider-Waite-Smith. The court cards are Page, Knight, Queen, and King. Suit association are swords for air, wands, fire, cups, water, pentacles is earth. And also in the nifty little guidebook, he adds swords, intellect, conflict, and decisions. Cups, emotions, relationships, love. Pentacles, wealth, material, and career. And wands, creativity, action, and ambition. So, spoiler alert, one of the reasons that I like this deck is the word associations that Rob has put on the cards, and they're just so good. It's like, oh yes, that works. Yeah.
That's why I was like, normally I don't, in my tarot decks, I don't want keywords, I do not want keywords.
Yes.
This deck, I love the keywords.
Yes.
And
well, yeah. Go ahead.
And I just think he was really talented and just a genius for bringing out the things that he brought out. Now I'm not like the Queen of Wands, normally the Queen of Wands has a black cat at her, at her feet. Well, they just made the Queen of Wands a African American person, and it works. It's like, I don't know why I just like that. There's a lot of diversity too.
Yes. And for those of you who pay attention to directional facing people, there are 17 people facing left. 31 of them face center or look out of the card. 13 people go to the right, and 12 are combined, where there's somebody looking in multiple directions.
There's a lot of people, or I didn't count, that are looking backwards too.
Yes, and I have included some of those in the center.
Okay.
Because we see their back as they're looking out.
Yeah.
So, and I also, are there extra cards? Well, there's the title card, but then there's also this card.
Yeah.
Tell me what this card is, Jane, because I don't know.
It's one of his chakra cards. It's the chakras.
Oh, because he does have a chakra deck.
He has a chakra deck, and I was looking at some pictures, and I was like, oh, there's that card. And I do believe it was in the chakra deck.
Yep. And she's saying, it looks like chakras. Hi, Mary Alice Waters. Okay. People have been hanging out for us for 17 minutes. So we're going to let's talk about some of our favorite cards. And then you'll also see how the cards are set up. So I'm going to have my guest go first.
Okay. Well, interestingly, one of my favorite cards is this. I'm trying to look where she is. Okay. This Page of Swords. I don't know why. I think it's because I like that she's kind of facing us. She's one of the more futuristic yet still 1930s type person. So I feel like she has a lot going on. Like it almost says to me that she can see into the future.
I see. Yes. So this just shows you this is a 1930 style artwork deck. Very fashion illustration from the magazines, which I love. And you will see here we have the Page of Swords, and it's called the Truth Seeker. It's borderless, and there's also reverse meanings.
Yes.
Better judgment.
And that's what I like about it too. This is a deck that I will use. I try to make reversals. Because it's.
Yes, I do use this deck with reversals because of, the guide. It's so good.
Yeah, I got to download the guide. I feel it in my bones.
So Beth says, Betty Davis vibes, not to be confused with Betty Davis eyes. There you go. And all his decks are excellent. And love the card looking out in the distance, but right through you. So at the same time, yeah, they really are. Really want to get, okay, there's that.
She's given real bad. Look at her side eye too.
Yes. Oh, good side eye, isn't it?
Yeah, she's got side eye going.
Oh, here you go. Just maybe that Queen of Swords can actually think in the future too.
Well, yeah.
Well, this is the page, but maybe the page can, yeah.
Page, but that's what I was saying. It looks like she still looks very 1930s, but it's very sort of futuristic around her. So I did feel like she could be a seer, because also she is a truth seeker, and I'm Jane Seeker, so clearly I love this card.
Yes. And so one of my favorite cards is Paradigm. It is the Hanged Man.
So cute.
Hang on, Jeffrey says I have to call him.
Oh, okay.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Continue to talk.
I will. All right. Wow, we have Gerald there. So this, I really love this card because this reminds me of what a child would do in the 1930s. And we, the Hanged Man is about seeing things differently. So I like that he's got these goggles on and he's looking, it looks to me like he's very curious and taking in everything that he around him that he could see. Oh, yeah. So yeah, so that's what I, and it again, so for the the positive keywords is new paradigm, and then the reversed is resistance. So we have resistance to seeing um the truth or whatever it is you need to seek. You need some enlightenment, go get you some enlightenment. Yeah, the new perspective card. Yes. Wait, let's see. I barely cracked into Lenormand Kipper is beyond at the moment. Oh, does he have a Lenormand deck too? Maruta? All right. So I don't want to leave Gerald hanging. I mean, I'm just going to do one more of mine that I like, and then he'll come back and talk about that one. Hopefully, hopefully it's not too bad. This one really got me. So this is the Three of Cups, okay? And normally, the Three of Cups to me is the maid, maiden, and crone. It's like the three, or it's the crone that married the two younger. So, anyways, they're celebrating. But in this, it's camaraderie, and look at it. It's guys. It's like these guys after work. They've had a hard day at work, and they have earned themselves a Pepsi or a beer or whatever that is. Oh, her new Marchetti. Okay. So yeah, and so the keyword for this upright is camaraderie, and then dissension is the reversed. So, look, I mean, they've been working all day, and like I said, and they're having a nice cold one. Yeah, it's very 30s, very, very 30s, and futuristic too, though. Like, let me show you a futuristic card because this is what I think. I think that these people down here, these people from 1930s, they're imagining they're imagining the future. There's going to be flying cars, there's going to be this, there's going to be that. The robots are going to take over the world. I mean, everything that you would think in the 30s of what's going to happen. And this is the Ace of Swords, mental clarity. So now we have a very futuristic looking card of what in the 1930s they might think that a robot or something futuristic would look like. And they kind of look like now that's all behind her. It's very interesting. And the keyword for the upright is mental clarity. And then reversed is clouded judgment. So yeah, it's got this very wonderful 1930 vibes with projection into the future in some cards. And this would be one of those. Trying to stretch this out. Okay. I'll go to one more and hopefully he'll be back soon. I hope everything's okay. I'm sure it is. This one I really like. I'm going to save this one for when Gerald's here. I'll go to this one. This one is the Eight of Swords. So we all know what the RWS Eight of Swords is. It's the woman normally standing. Thank you, Linda. It's usually a woman standing there with swords all around her, and she's tied up and has the thing on, and that's normally what I see in the Eight of Swords. This one, it's a man. And he just has this rope around him, and it looks like he's pulling all this stuff with him, all this self-defeat. It's just like he's kind of sitting in it. He's kind of sitting in it. He's just there looking down at the ground and what have I done? And reversed, it's liberation. So that could be, hi, Delphi, and anyone coming in, hello.
Hi, what did I miss?
Okay. I did a few different cards, but don't worry
Oh,
about it.
good.
Yeah, because
It
I
is a
showed,
little steampunky. You're right, Vicky.
yeah,
Or Eva.
the card that's very steampunky is this one, I feel.
Yes, that is actually one of my favorite cards because, it's mental strife, 9 of Swords, but then you turn it upside down, self-compassion.
Yeah.
So good.
Yes.
So very good.
Now this is one that I had a question on.
Yes.
Because only because, and I'm sticking way too far into the 1930s and
Go for it.
But in my mind, this card, like see how she has tattoos, almost has a little a half sleeve. So I'm like, I don't think they did that in the 1930s. So
Yeah,
I don't know.
probably
But I don't have
not.
to stick with every single thing,
Right.
That's just something I noticed.
Sorry about that, everybody. That's been taken care of. This was the card that I was showing. I love this because it's a fun little card. One of the great things about this is you can feel the enthusiasm, which doesn't oftentimes get associated with the Hanged Man.
Mm-hmm.
I like this. There's this excitement, new paradigm, and then we have resistance. So good. So good.
Oh yeah, Hershey says she sees Wednesday.
Oh, Wednesday Addams. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that. Definitely.
Purchase responsibly, know your limits, Linda. It seems like the words on the card are antidotes for each other. Yes, I would agree. I would agree with that. So,
And I'm just saying, like, I wouldn't have used these particular keywords, and that's what got me the most was the keywords, because I was like, I don't see the card that way. That's different. I like that.
yes. Yeah, it is really nicely done.
Mhm.
How many cards did you go through?
I went through the Eight of Swords.
Okay.
I went through the Three of Cups because I wanted to show how, the 1930s, they've worked a hard day and now they're having a Coke
This
or
is
beer.
this is in one of my favorites as well. I
Mhm.
like that. I like that idea of camaraderie and then dissension.
Mhm.
So good.
Yes.
So
What else no, that was it. I just did, and then I did this one too, just to show the difference.
yeah,
This is one of the futuristic cards.
yes, which is what was going on in the 30s. So
Right.
one of the cards that I have is, and I picked the Two of Swords because this person looks like they are having an inner conflict. Look
Mhm.
at that face. You can tell with the brow line. And then reversed, you know, truth seeker. I love that.
Interesting, because that truth seeker, are they married?
I don't know.
Isn't that funny? All kind
Mhm.
of demonstrates to me that yeah, you can get a reversed meaning in an upright card.
Yes. Well, and truth be told, everybody, I'm a big fan of 1930s attire and the artwork. So this sort of thing just goes right to me. So I'm a big fan of that. So all right, what card would you like to show next?
I'm gonna go. Oh, okay. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go to the Empress. Because in this Empress, we don't have a pregnant with possibilities Empress. We have a nurturing soul.
Mm-hmm.
And all the children that are around her, there is sort of that futuristic looking stuff behind them. But then on the and then reversed, it's self-focus. So here you're giving everybody else, kind words, and here you're I don't know, you're focused in instead of focusing on what you're supposed to be doing, which is taking care of these 5 kids.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Beth shared 2 of Swords. Looks like a moral dilemma. Like investment fraud option or something with business emphasis. Yeah.
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 It's a very realistic deck.
Yeah. I did pick the 3 of Swords because the 3 of Swords, this is one of those what I appreciate about this is we don't have the hearts all stabbed with swords. What instead we have the heart encased.
Yeah.
And it's really, really fascinating. And it's heartbreak and healed wounds. So I think that's that's a true meaning of the 3 of Swords. Yeah. Yeah. And Beth said the children in that card are the future. Yes. Yes. And nurturing them helps to prepare. Yeah. It's a hell of an image. Yeah. Rubble around him.
Yeah.
The rubble around him. So yep. So all right. What do you have, Jane?
All right. I got me. The Hierophant. And I love it because it is a woman. Again, it's a woman and it says belief. That's our upright is belief and reversed is rebellion. So, and that it's a woman and I'm a woman and I'm a 5. I'm the Hierophant. So this is my card.
Yes. Yes. I like that. I also agree with you. I appreciate that it's female. So, and of course, Hershey's going, where are the keys? Let me.
Oh, the keys are on my bag.
Oh, yes, they are.
There's stars in here. I don't think there are any keys.
The keys are in the shadows, Hershey.
Yeah. They're just hidden real good.
They're hidden. Yeah. Great words for the Hierophant. Yeah. I am a huge fan of the 7 of Swords.
Let me see. Oh, yeah, that
love
one.
This. And 7 of Swords, dishonesty.
Yep.
And then we have consequences. And check that out. There are 3 hands. So there's some stuff going on under the table with that. So this is a very provocative image for me. I'm like going, wow. I'm a big fan of that.
I know. I struggled. I was limited on how many cards I could pick.
Yeah. And Beth said the keys ran off with the snail from the 9 of Pentacles.
Yes.
Yes. Double dealing. You're right, Hershey. I mean, Maru. You're right. So, all right. Do you have another one?
I do. I love this 5 of Wands. Clashed interests.
This is in my favorite pile as well.
Yes. I mean, well, I'm just going to let Gerald, I've got his.
No, go ahead. Keep talking. Keep talking.
Well, yeah. And what I really love about it is, they're sitting there arguing, or they're talking about, certain things, and some people are shaking and some aren't. And it just seems like it says clash interest, and then the reverse is resolution. So that, so I just like that they mix. I just like this picture. I like everything about it.
Yes.
And I like it better than 3 or 5 guys with sticks.
Yes. And for me, this is one of those. The 5 of Wands for me is about an exchange of energy.
Mm-hmm.
So this image for me really exemplifies that. While some people are they have worked it out, or they have agreed, they're shaking hands, it means the others are disappointed. Not everybody is going to win in this one. So,
yeah.
Such
a good deck. Everybody go buy
it. And one of my favorite cards is the 4 of Wands.
Oh yeah, that's in my favorites too.
This is a very cute little card, and it's joyous occasion, and we have a huge celebration there, and then delayed destiny. No, festivity. Yes.
Yeah, I really like that card as well. But to me, I'm odd. I was not born in the 30s, but I am 64, so I was born in the 60s. And that to me reminds me of my childhood.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. Yeah. We had the birthday parties outside, all the neighbor kids got together.
Beth shared, if I had to describe this deck, one word would be gritty. I agree with you, and gritty for all of the right reasons.
Yes.
So, yes. Animal House, Marjorie.
Yes, I forgot about that.
Definitely. Anything else you want to say about this? This is, I mean, it's a great card. This is the card of the what people were seeing as the dream, big family, big celebrations, that sort of thing. So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the wedding usually is. Yeah.
Yep.
What you got next?
Well, you already showed this, but I have the Queen of Wands. The main reason about this Queen of Wands is she is gorgeous.
Yeah.
She's very charismatic. This is not someone I would want to tick off. And the reverse meaning is excessive control, which is a great description of it. Mm-hmm. And a charismatic individual is an important feature in lives, just in people's lives. So that's really, really key. So I'm a big fan of her. She's gorgeous. Gorgeous.
She is gorgeous. She truly is.
So, but
oh, the dark alley. Hershey said this would be my dark. There you go.
Alley deck. When I'm doing shadow work with my gems, what's really see what you got hidden in that gateway, that hidden dark alley. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, hi, Sylvia. Good to see you.
Hi, Sylvia.
Good to see you. And Linda said, wow, I never thought of that. Amazing. And that this deck, like many others, does nothing for me emotionally. However, it is like walking through an art exhibit of 30s posters, and I love the art.
That's fair.
Yeah, very fair. All right, what do you have, Jane?
I love this star card.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you're not, to me, this isn't like reaching for the stars. You're there among the stars, it feels like. And it says inspiration for the, for the upright keyword. And and lack of faith in the reverse.
Yeah.
I like that. But I like this because it's, I don't know.
This is one of the cards that I was like, not so much, because it is so different than the rest of them.
It's very busy.
Yeah.
But I like it.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, Jane, that is such a you card. Pisces squared.
Yes, yes.
And Linda said that looks like the cover of an old pulp sci-fi magazine from that era. Yes, absolutely. Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
So this was one of the cards that I went, okay. So,
and I went, ooh, I like you.
and I saw that, I was like going, okay. Oh, Pamela said it's like a star card in a house of mirrors.
Oh.
So I am a huge fan of the Ace of Cups.
Oh, me too. But I had, yes.
I mean, look at this. Look at this person smiling. I mean, it's all of the emotions. This is captured really, really well. And
Yeah.
it's like, wow. And we have awakening. And then we have repressed feelings. But I mean, just like so good. There you go. Yeah. Brought tears to her eyes. Love that. Yeah.
I understand.
Yeah. And I mean, rapture with extreme fear. And, the Ace of Cups really captures a particular awesome emotional vibe. Yeah. Yeah. It's so good. So
He's
good.
so excited.
Yes. The expression in the art takes me straight to my hoodoo tarot in the artwork and the expression. Oh my God, this is so beautiful, breathtaking. I agree with you. All right, Jane.
All right. I have the Hermit. Introspection. This Hermit. Now, once again, I don't know if this one should have like that city type stuff going on, because when I think of my Hermit as going and sitting up on a mountain,
Yeah.
But this, I was like, he's taking a really long walk.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yes.
that to me is, he's clearing his head by taking a long walk.
Yes.
Isolation.
And the reverse meaning is isolation.
Mm-hmm.
So
Introspection.
yeah.
Yeah. He's on a path.
He is definitely on a path. Definitely on a path. And I think a lot of times, if you think about it, because most of this is set in the idea of the city, you're not going to have access to nature because you're in the city. So a long walk would be something to do. So
you're so smart.
I am also a fan of the Six of Cups, this nostalgia card. It's like it brings something to me. It's very emotional. The fact that she is spending all of this time doing some scrapbooking, or she's working with a variety of things. And then release is the Six of Cups reversed. It's just so beautiful. And there is, it is just one of those things that as you look at it, you can tell this person is enjoying it, and the work that they're doing is bringing up emotions, and they're enjoying them. They're remembering.
And I love how mature she looks
I
to be.
agree. I agree.
And that's when you would go back and, oh, I better take care of all of these photos before I'm, not here and people get all these photos and go, what does this mean? So
yeah. Eva has to head out, but there was, let me check something. There was some confusion about when the deck is supposed to be expected 2024 delivery. So I would say go ahead and order it, because I would think it's available, because I bought it, but I think I bought it off of an Etsy store, and you said the Etsy store is closed.
yeah, but 2024?
Yeah, 2024, and it's 2025. So
I don't know. Maybe give them a call.
there you go. Send in an email. Hi, Mosaic Insight. That Six of Cups is very emotional picture. We've all had that beloved relative who chronicles photos and families with love. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Nostalgia and release. Great words.
That's what I'm saying. Normally I don't buy decks with meanings, except for oracles.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe that's why this is called an oracle. I don't know. Because he's got the.
So, all
right. My
go
turn?
for it. Yes.
Okay. This is another one of those. It's very much like the Six of Cups. See, I was fighting between the Six of Cups and this one, because both of them have the photos in them. And this is judgment. Judgment. Self-evaluation. So he's standing there looking at all of the photos all over. I mean, like, look how high they are. And this actually reminds me of an area if anybody's ever watched The Umbrella Academy, it reminds me of The Umbrella Academy. Because she looked at all the pictures, the robot mom.
What card?
Judgment.
Oh.
20. 20.
Sorry. Yeah, I was like looking at 11, and I'm like, that's the wrong card, Jane.
Yeah, no. So judgment.
Yeah.
I like it. I mean, it's like he really is taking stock of his life and ready to go through that doorway.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah. Standing right in front of the doorway.
Very, very true. I was also a fan of the Ace of Pentacles. I like this image. This is one of those that is facing away. So we have potential, and then reversed, we have missed opportunity. And it's like, okay, what is that person thinking about? Because one of the things that Rob talks about in the intuitive intention guide is look at the layers of the cards. Look at the figures, or look at, for instance, the pathway. What are the pathways in all of the cards, or the roads, things like that? It's a curious thing.
To me, it looks like he's looking over a plot of land that he bought.
Yes.
And he's like, and it reminds me very much of the emperor in a sense, but not so much less so. But it's like, what can I put? I could put my house. I'll put my house right here.
Yep.
My barn over here. I'll put my goats right here in the middle. I mean, that's what it looks like to me,
Exactly. All right, I have 2 cards left. How many do you have left?
3.
Great, you go first.
Okay. Tower.
Ah, the Tower.
Disruption. Look how dark and ominous that is. That is a tower.
And then reversed is denial.
Yeah. When you're denying that, either way, it's better to see what's coming, the disruption, than to deny it, right?
Yes.
And I think that's why there's that big moon right up there too, because it's like, yeah, you're going through a tower, but remember who you are and use your intuition to get yourself out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of feels like to me.
Oh, yeah. I'm a big fan of the Ten of Pentacles.
Me too. Love it, love it, love it.
Talk about, the joy in these faces and the family. And it makes me ridiculously happy.
Mm-hmm.
So, family abundance. And then we have family dispute. But look at those smiles on their faces.
Yeah.
It's quite lovely.
Yes.
Beth said denial is such a great word for the Tower in reverse.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a really beautiful Ten of Pentacles.
It is.
I mean, the artist has captured a lot of these faces really, really beautifully.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. So I have Julie Andrews. The hills are alive with the sound of music. I mean, it does not look like that's what I mean.
Yes.
I'm like, so a deer. But what I like about it is, I mean, she's like, I'm powerful. I can do this, and that's conviction. She has conviction, and when you, and then but when you reversed, you've lost your confidence.
Yes.
So I feel like this is a really great deck for these times that we are in.
Mm-hmm.
They got through the 30s. We're going to
Yeah.
get through the 2000s,
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's like she's leading the charge. We're going to go get them.
Mm-hmm. Which is, and which is, it's definitely conviction there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And then I just, or do you have
Go
one
ahead.
more?
Go ahead.
Okay. I liked this one. This Three of Wands. It confuses me a little bit because with the Three of Wands, you're normally standing there looking out at the water and look, but they're building the railroad, and and so that's expansion. Building, we can build these rails across the way, and so it's when they did all of that, and I thought that was a really good Three of Wands.
Yeah. So we have expansion and then impatience. I like this because a lot of times in the Three of Wands, we will see the ships coming in.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of the ships, it's you've worked really hard to lay the train tracks so the train can come in.
Yeah. And can you imagine the first time they see a train going down this track? They'll be like,
yeah,
I helped that.
Yes. And it's a great Three of Wands. The railroad opened the door to travel, adventures, enterprise, and business. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So I have the Queen of Pentacles. This is a cute little card. It is quaint. It's a lovely, lovely card. And it definitely captures a moment.
Yes.
So yeah. And the infrastructure under takings to get out of the depression. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And what was the reversal of that particular card?
Neglect.
Yeah, neglect.
Yeah, there are a lot of precious cards.
It's a precious deck.
What are they holding in the Queen of Pence? It looks like they are. Hold on. Oh, they're holding a piggy bank. This is a piggy bank, and
Oh,
you see coins there.
so that she's teaching them about money.
Yep. So practicality.
Mm-hmm.
Love that.
Yeah.
Did you have any cards that you weren't as fond of?
Yes, I did, or that I had questions about.
Yes.
And the one that I okay is the Lovers. And the keywords for this: partnership and conflict.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm okay with that. But what I always think of with the Lovers is not necessarily lovers, but the things that we are connected to.
Sure.
And so I feel like they may have each other, but they're a little disconnected from
Okay. Yeah.
The unseen angel, the angel, or what they, they're just looking at each other and not at anybody else or
Yeah.
anything else, which is nice.
This is definitely a cis feeling of what was expected in the 30s. You would see this on a magazine cover, for sure. For sure. And I oftentimes see the Lovers as partnership and in conflict. Yes, it is a very literal interpretation of the Lovers. I interpret that card as integration of opposites or internal challenges. Sure. Yeah. I already shared one of mine, which was the Star. It feels a little out of place for me. The other one, and well, no. I had the Fool.
I did too. Mm-hmm.
And it's joyful bliss or stagnation. It feels very out of place in the flow of the deck, which may be why it's there, because most of the other images are warmer. So, and oh, sorry, Linda. They don't deliver to Linda's area.
Oh, that's too bad.
So this was a card that I was like, okay. What else do you have other questions about?
This Two of Wands.
Yes.
I like it when they're holding the world and looking out, but now that I see this, you're not standing there looking out at the world, you're sailing the world, possibly.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe that's where I was, I think I need to get some of the RWS out of my head. Images.
Could be. Yeah. This is New Horizons, and reversed is hesitation.
Yeah.
What I think is really interesting about this card is this is a card of action rather than our traditional RWS, which is they're looking out of the window at the, or standing there and dreaming. This is the card they're already in the new horizons.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sailing towards new horizons. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's just, I mean, I now that I look at it, I'm like, yeah, I like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other one, I just don't like this card. I don't mind the Devil at all, but this one just is.
It's a bit one of the things that I self addictions is the upright, and then the reversed is empowerment. It is a very Fritz Lang Metropolis feel.
Oh,
If you're familiar with that movie. But so is it the image you don't like?
yeah. Yes.
Okay.
I'm I'm not I love the keywords. I think they're great keywords, but I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. It's weird. Oh, and there's a crow there down in the corner. Isn't that a crow maybe?
Yeah.
I don't know. So anyway, that's it. It's just it works. It's just I don't know.
It's just not your gig. It's okay.
Yeah, yeah,
It's just not your gig.
yeah. And
So
that's it. I don't have any more that I'm like,
Vicky agrees with you, and Maru said the face is weird,
yeah.
and Beth said that devil card is fascinating. It does have a Fritz Lang vibe for sure. It's kind of looks like the person under the influence is doing a self-portrait of how they feel.
Mm.
Yeah. It's also it's almost like off-planet feeling, big glowy eyes. So
Well, it's certainly hanging over the city.
yes,
The city's
definitely.
down below there. So
Definitely.
it's like, I don't know.
Yeah. So one thing that is something to pay attention to is the way. I mean, these are typewriter font, which you all know me. You know I love it. Sometimes in the cards they're hard to see.
Mhm.
So just be aware of that. I just have to have good light when I use it after dark. So
Yeah, it's such a great deck. The only thing, do you do Celtic crosses with yours?
I don't think I have yet. I've done multiple readings with it, but
Yeah.
yeah. Why do you ask?
Just because I feel I don't think I can do a Celtic cross with this. And that's my jam. I do Celtic crosses. That's what I learned,
Have
40
you
years
tried?
ago. I should try, but normally I just pull like 5 cards with it, and
Mhm.
then I think that gives me a really good story.
Yes. Yeah. And this would be one to definitely pay attention to the layers in the deck.
Mhm.
Like in this one, we have the in the foreground, we have the mother and child. In the background, we have the city. Between them, we have a window. What is the relationship between the other cards in the deck that has those as well? So and so what I'm going to do very quickly is I'm going to shuffle my cards so you can see the um, the mixing of how I edged it. So Linda, I know they can't ship to you, or they don't ship to your area, but it is available then. So
Maybe you could talk one of your local stores into carrying it. Your
mhm.
metaphysical stores.
So it does shuffle nicely, both overhand and riffle. I'm going to do a riffle shuffle. Everyone, please do me the favor and give the video a thumbs up because it does show your support. And we need that. Verify that you are subscribed. And,
I want to see your cards now that you shuffled them.
okay, I'm going to shuffle them one more time. Yeah, big bookstore chain.
So try. Oh yeah. So it's
It's really
pretty.
pretty. And I just used plain Sharpies.
Uh-huh.
I used a red, an orange, and a light orange because guess what? It looks like the back of that.
Yeah.
Gerald, it would be really interesting to see you do a reading for readers with that deck. I'd
Uh,
be the sacrificial goat if you need it. Well, Linda, you already are doing a reading for readers with me in the end of the month with Ramon. And I'm going to try begging an American friend to receive it and bring it when she comes to visit.
Well,
I
there you
highly
go.
suggest that. Oh, and then Hershey also wants a part of that. Yeah. I might have tried chosen a soot gray. I tend to lean lean in the mire. I just think it's great. It's like, I think it's fun. So thank you, Sylvia. So Jane, what do you have coming up this week?
I have the channel takeover on Friday with Jamie. We're on Gerald's channel.
Mm-hmm.
Jamie and I will be doing the cat mythos magic oracle.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And so this is what Jamie and I will be doing, because Jamie and I get the cat decks.
4 p.m. Eastern, 3 Central. So
Yeah,
and
fun.
And I will look at the beginning of the show once this is done. Well, thank you. Later today, I'm hosting the Mystic Four. I have a creativity conversation tomorrow, which is Tuesday at 4 p.m. Eastern with Medium Betsy Palmer and Jamie. We're talking about journaling as it relates to creativity.
Oh.
And so I also have some other shows that I'm going to be a guest on. On Friday, also, Richie and I are scheduled to do a Wildwood Tarot deck casual.
Pamela, did you just jump out of your seat? Pamela loves that deck.
Yes, I know Pamela loves that deck.
I love the deck too.
And I'm thinking about doing a live sometime in the future of, I keep seeing bookcases with cards when Gerald held them up. Oh, bookcases and the cards. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Hi, Julia. Good to see you. Do you have the doll deck handy? This one, the Nested Tarot. Hi, Kaylee. The Nested Tarot. Yep, that one. Wildwood. Doll deck. Is that the one?
The doll deck.
So
it's got to be the stacking dolls.
I'm thinking. So.
Okay.
And this one, I have another idea for one of these. And yes, curious about the edging. Oh, I did edge it. I did edge that one. And that looks nice. I used 4 different colors. I used a dark brown, I used a black, I used a dark brown, a tan, and a medium brown. So I think that worked out quite nicely.
Oh, that's your nested doll one?
Yes, this is the nested deck, nested tarot.
Nested tarot.
So brown sugar. Yeah, I love that. Yes, there you go.
Yes. Those are all real books, and he's read them too.
Yes, they are. And I've read them twice.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it does. But I do have another idea for the other nested tarot, and I have to wait for one thing. I have to find one thing, and then I'll probably do some more shows with it. So
there you go.
Well, thank you. So yes, it's a castle library. It does look like wood grain. I love it. So, all right, everybody. Thank you so very much for joining us. You can contact Jane and I for private readings. Links are below. And if you want to show support for the channel, you can do so also following links in the description. If you do get this deck, you could let Rob know that you heard about it here. So thank you, everyone. Take care. Bye.
Bye.